Morning, guys. Right, back again. Yesterday was when I started doing the videos for the tops of the guards and bits and pieces. Right, we gave the roof another block back with guide coat, and it came out really good. I'm pretty happy. There's just some very fine scratch marks, so hopefully that'll come out with a couple of coats. But just on the front edge here, just in front of my finger, it was just a very flat spot. Well, obviously something's hit it at some stage, and it was very minimal. So we put a light skim of that dolphin glaze in there and let it go off and blocked it out, and it feels pretty good now. So hopefully, a couple of good coats or 3 coats, and that'll just smooth any lasting little imperfections out of it. I'm really happy with the roof. It's definitely the straightest panel on the whole car that I've basically had to do almost nothing to. Like it's apart from the wee mark that was along here somewhere, that one, I basically had to do nothing to it. So that's really the only panel that hasn't had any major work, I suppose. I haven't done anything with the bottom of that guard yet. And I haven't done anything to that side of the plenum. I've still only done that sort of side. We've given these a pretty good rub back in here. I haven't had a real good inspection to see if there's any other bits and pieces that never filled up. There definitely is, but I haven't had a real good look to just sort of get a real good idea where they are. But I've done a double block back on the front of this guard because that's where it was heavily damaged, and that's where I ground all that filler out and straightened that out. It's been quite a long time getting that straight, or straight as I could with a hammer and dolly anyway. And I've done part of the back of it, and I'm pretty happy. But there's this odd little low spot. You'd see a couple in here, but generally it's pretty good. Like for what I had to do, it's pretty good. So like another couple of coats will tidy that up too, I think, or 3. But the best, probably the news of the day, I put a little bit extra in that wee spot there and sorted that out. But the best part of the day was yesterday. I shot around to Mum and Dad's for tea. My father had just before Christmas helped mate of his repaint a caravan, and they had about 2 litres of 2-pack primer left. It's still grey, but he gave it to the old man and said, you can have it. I'm not going to need it again. So yes, it's about half full, so there's probably a couple good litres in there. So the old man gave that to me and said, you need it more than I do at the moment. So that mightn't be enough to finish what I need to do, but it's going to get me quite a bit further in the meantime. So that's good, and I'm stoked about that, and especially when you get it for nothing. So the plan is today, now that I've got that, I'm going to try for the next 2 days get every little mark I can filled in with that dolphin glaze and resanded. I'm going to reblock the back guards where I did reprime those spots. So I'm basically going to try and go through everything and get any marks filled and sanded out, and sort of tied out the best I can, ready for. I want to recoat the whole car, doors, guards, everything, and I'm going to try and go through and find all my extra pieces, like the pieces that are in the boot here that I've got sitting in the boot that I primed up the other week in that video. But I've still got these to sand back, so I'm going to go through and try and find every piece that needs to be bolted to the car, that needs to be painted, and try and get everything ready so I can prime everything. So that's the plan at this stage, and hopefully Saturday or Sunday, if the weather's reasonable temperature. Well, it's pretty cool at the moment, but because I've had some pretty crap weather, and considering it's summer, you wouldn't think so, but so I've got a jersey on today, and like I haven't got heaps of clothes on, but it's definitely cool. So I'm going to try and get everything I can cleaned up, ready to go, and try and get any little last imperfections that I can find, and hopefully when I get a couple of 3 good coats on, we won't be far away. Because I'm really close. It's just getting those finer little marks sorted, and and get into get all those little last bits of corners, and it's it's real fine detail work. The worst of the major body work's done. It's just that final details, getting those little marks and just that extra, block back or two, just to flatten, all those little last imperfections out. So that's my plan today and tomorrow and Saturday if I need to, and try and get some paint on at the weekend, or some primer on at the weekend, and get as many coats on as I can, within reason. And basically the only thing I like to do is just, once I get some panel stands made up, just to turn the boot lid and the doors and the bonnet over and finish the insides of them, and then we're ready to go. So we'll leave it at that, and I'll get back to you when I've done some more and show you the bits and pieces and the progress. Alrighty, cheers.